No one ever left home to become one with the crowd. No one ever hit the road without a drive and without a need to succeed. No one, never. Because the whole idea to start on your own is to find your passion, to discover something novel, moving, inspiring, to discover something new and extraordinary in yourself, the idea and the business you choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in. It has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Over the last 27 years, Franchise India has helped thousands of investors selecting the right franchise business for them. Today, in today's webinar, we are happy to introduce our Global B2B Network. Global B2B Network is a structured global business community that empowers entrepreneur, business owners, professionals, and startups through high-value networking, knowledge sharing, referrals, and business coaching. Founded in 2018 in Doha, Qatar, and now headquartered in Bangalore, India, it has evolved from a non-profit initiative to a powerful global business growth platform. In fact, Global B2B Network is more than a networking group. It's a business enabling system with a robust business model, structure tool, and regional economic growth. Along with my colleague Ikshita Banerjee from Franco. We also have Soham Bhargav, he's the brand manager. But before we talk more about this brand and explore the business opportunity, I would like to request all the viewers that in case if you would have any question related to the brand or the business, you please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. We will take up all those questions once the presentation is over. Now, I would request Rajesh sir to please take the lead and let's, first let's start with the introduction and then we'll move on to the presentation part. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bharat. Hope I am visible, right?
Yeah.
Presentation visible?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Bharat. Thank you, Franchisee India team, and thanks to all the viewers across the globe. Good morning. Global B2B, I'm Rajesh, the Global CEO of Global B2B Network. I'm one of the founder of Global B2B Network. Global B2B Network is a global networking organization. is a global networking organization founded in Doha, Qatar. B2B Network is a global business community committed to fostering collaborations, empowering entrepreneurs, and unlocking new opportunities for growth. What began as a non-profit initiative has now evolved into a dynamic business organization with a strong presence across multiple regions. B2B headquarters is in Bangalore. We have our chapters operating in many parts of India. Soon we will be in GCC, African countries, and Sri Lanka. We operate with a certain vision. Our vision is to support global entrepreneurs and professionals to add value in the business by mutual collaboration. To achieve this vision, we operate with a vision. A mission of B2B Network is to empower entrepreneurs and professionals by facilitating opportunities for business presentation, education, and support to foster relationship and engage with client referrals and databases, ultimately resulting in financial success. Our core values in abbreviated form, we call it as serene, support, education, respect, empathy, network, and excellence. For the information of all the viewers here, we don't operate global B2B network beyond these core values. Whatever we do, we ensure that these core values are followed in letter and spirit. Our tagline is your gateway to financial success. We have an enhanced vision. It's not only about helping entrepreneurs and professionals. Our enhanced vision is empowering entrepreneurs to drive job creation, reduce unemployment, and eradicate poverty, thereby fostering sustainable economic growth and building stronger nations globally. If you look at our achievements, our members, we started this in 2018, then we were not a profit-making organization. Even then, till 2018 to 2022, we had only minimum members with around 20 to 25 members. They closed a business of 1 million. When we became a business organization, in 1 year, they closed 1 million in 2023. In 2024, they closed 3 millions of business among members. And 2025, our goal is to close 6 million USD of business among members. This is how we started. In 2018, we, some friends, like-minded friends, joined together. I was telling about how this networking organization can grow, how it gets benefited, all those things. Many people in this group are not there with us. Some 2-3 people are there with us who joined this movement and others did not join. But today, those people who did not join, they regret. I'll just show you a video. When we look at global B2B network, there are two things. Since we are sitting here to look at it as a business, not to invite members to B2B. To invite members to B2B, there should be something functional at every place. Then you can invite them there. So today we'll be discussing about what is the benefit and how it works as a franchisee. Before that, when you wanted to start this business, it is one thing that what purpose you are serving your members. Why should members join B2B network? That is one of the important questions. So let's see, why should members join B2B network? Later on, you can think about that why you should become a franchisee owner. As far as when you start that, group of entrepreneurs become members. What we are doing this, we are going to solve their pain points. What could be those pain points which affects commonly to all the entrepreneurs? Number one is finding new customers is a pain point for any entrepreneur across the globe. Continuous source of business is a pain point. Customer retention is a pain point. Competition is a pain point. Time constraint is a pain point. Diversification is a pain point. These are the pain points which we have identified that B2B can solve for these members. That's why the importance of global B2B network came into existence. When members join this organization, these pain points can be addressed. Now, the second question is, how do we address? What we do is we organize business meetings every week on consistently, same time, same day, and 95% cases, it is a venue is also same to maintain that consistency. Number one. Second thing is we impart renowned trainings once in 6 months to our members. Renowned training means bringing in accredited speakers, business coaches who can help our members to grow their business in terms of education. We provide them opportunity to participate in exhibitions. Today, since yesterday in Qatar, a project Qatar is going on. Our 22 members are participating under the banner of Global B2B Network. What happens is they can also go directly participate, but when they participate through this organization, they pay 30 to 35% lesser than the actual price when they go independently and practice. Global networking organization opportunity. Wherever we are, they get that opportunity to participate, network with fellow members. There is an application which gets connected each other. When we speak about meeting, what type of meeting is happening? Every week there is a meeting, but all the 4 meetings are different. First meeting, something called as a regular meeting, where we give members to introduce their company for 1 minute. Then they come up with 2 asks. Ask means referrals. The customer they wanted to meet or the customer which they are not working with. Then we give them a 10 minutes educational session on business. Then at the end of the meeting, there would be a session where all these referrals would be answered. So in every meeting, regular meeting, a member comes in, he goes away with 2 referral which he wanted, and those referrals would be answered in the meeting. Number one, that is the first meeting. Second meeting is called as a peer-to-peer meeting. The meeting is designed in such a way that where 2 individuals or 2 entrepreneurs sit together and discuss business in a structured way. In this meeting, when they go out of the room, they have 5 to 6 referrals in their hand. Generally, when 2 entrepreneurs sit together or when anybody sit together, people never asks for referral or ask. But here we educate them to do it. Third meeting would be something called as, they would be having a 60 minutes presentation, education module would be there. All these things will, along that, there's something called as experience sharing. 2 members would be given an opportunity to speak about what they got from B2B other than business. Business, surely they will get, there is no doubt on it. What are the other things they got other than business? They come and speak. And 4th day is a visitors day, where we showcase our chapter to visitors so that visitors can also come and join. If they don't join also, visitors as a potential members for the chapter. These are the things which happens in a meeting. 4 meetings in a 4 different way. Here, what makes us unique is the thing. Number one is avoid competition. We don't encourage competition within group. How do we avoid it? We bring in people of different business category in one room. For example, if there is a travel agent, no other travel agent comes to that group. Then we will form a different group when duplicate categories come. That's how we avoid competition. So in that particular group, all are different. They can share business with each other. Second thing is 40 plus meetings in a year. This meetings happens consistently. So nobody has to think that whether there is a meeting or not. Meeting is there, meeting will happen, just they need to attend. 60 plus referrals in a year they get. Whoever become member of this B2B, what happens is, we go through the program called as Member Success Program. In that Member Success Program, we educate them how to do a 60-second presentation. That 60 seconds is very important. When we say about 60 seconds, generally people think that in 60 seconds, what presentation can we give? 60 seconds is a huge time when we speak in a structured way. We educate our members to prepare those type of 30 to 40 presentations, 30 to 40, 60 seconds presentation, which they can present in the whole year. And in the same meeting, training, we will help them to prepare around 80, 60 to 80 asks, so that in every meeting when they come, they can have those 2 asks. These 60 to 80 asks are something great for them. In a year, 75% of these asks would be answered. We would say that at the end of the year, if a member follow all these things correctly, they get messages. If they have followed all these things and if they don't get business, then we say that you can take your membership back. The crunch is they have to follow the process correctly. Help them achieve business goals. Wherever any organization they go, organization never ask them what's your goal, what do you want. Here we send a survey to a member who joins with, why did you join B2B? How much leads do you want? How much referrals do you want? And again after 3 months, a survey would be sent to a member. If that member has not achieved 10 to 15% of the goal, that is where executive director steps in and coaches that member, sits with him and educates him how he can achieve his goals. This type of things, no organization in the world is doing. No business organization is doing this. Next thing is opportunity for participating in exhibition. No business organization in the world give their members opportunity to participate in this exhibition, except B2B. We give them opportunity to participate in exhibition across the globe. Not only the place where they are, they can go and participate. Last month in December, we were participating in Calicut in India. Around 7 to 8 members of Qatar came and participated there. 2 members from Dubai came and participated there. So people across the globe can come and participate in the exhibition at the same price of what they give to the local members. Recognition and appreciation. Everything a member does in this organization is appreciated at the end of the year. Appreciation is not about appreciating 1% or 2%. It is just there is something called as rule of 2. Members in this organization are kept accountable through rule of 2. As many members follow rule of 2, every member would be appreciated. One of the best thing here is members are appreciated what they do for their business. Generally, other places what happens is members are appreciated for what they do for the organization. Here it is not that. Members are appreciated for what they do for themselves and their business. Next thing is about large marketing team. When we form a chapter, there is around 25 to 30 members in a group, and this itself constitutes of a large marketing team. 25 to 30 members start becoming your influencers, promoters, advocate. The amount of networking and the amount of referrals passed is something huge. Only thing is we need to educate this 25 to 30 people well. When you how do you educate your sales guys? The same way you have to educate them. And you get the 25 to 30 people who will perform sales for you as your sales team. Trusted and credible network of entrepreneurs. We ensure that people who come to this group are being referred by somebody. We don't encourage people directly to come in. Why? Because direct entry may spoil that credibility and trustworthy. So somebody vouches or somebody sponsors or somebody refers a member, those people would come here as a member. So the trust and credibility is being maintained. Local and global networking. We are available across the globe. Soon we will be in 20 countries, and that global networking would be much more than we expect. See, when we look at money, in India, we are charging around 25,000 plus tax. For a new member, 2,500 extra plus tax. And renewals would be 25,000 plus. That is what India. Approximately it is $500, not more than that. We encourage that membership should not go more than $500. 25,000 Indian rupees is almost approximately per month. If you calculate, it's 2,000 rupees. That is where value of money we calculate. For a member who joins here by paying 2,000 rupees per month, he get a team of highly potential entrepreneurs who can refer them. And to keep a salesman in a company, we need to spend around 50 to 60,000 minimum for a month. Here at 2,000 reals for rupees, they are getting a group of 25 to 30 entrepreneurs who are ready to help each other. A huge sales team. It's advertisement. If they have to spend money on advertisement, surely they have to spend around 8 to 10,000 rupees per advertisement. Here, all the social media platform of B2B can be used for their advertisement at the cost of their membership. They don't have to pay extra. Trainings. Every meeting there is a training for 10 minutes. Other than that, once in 6 months, renowned trainers will come in and give them trainings. And one training, I think, would be worth around $500. So yeah, $500. And participating in exhibition is something added value for it. That is how we see the value for money. A member who joins this organization spending 2,000 rupees per month gets so much things, which I, as an entrepreneur, though I am a CEO of this organization, but at the same time, I have some other construction company called Hilltop. We have membership in 2 chapters. Only reason is we get business for the amount of money we invest is very less. The amount of returns what we get is very high. This is what members get. As far as a franchisee owner, what does he get? Since all of you sitting in this room, I think you are franchisee owners. Your revenue generation would be from membership revenue. 85% of the membership revenue comes to you. Conventions and conferences. You have to conduct convention and conference once in a year. There, the revenue would be 100% for franchisee owner. Trainings. You have opportunity to conduct trainings for these entrepreneurs. There also revenue would be 100% for you. Exhibitions. You can make revenue out of exhibitions also. There also revenue earned is 100% for franchisee owner. Sponsorship. For any event, you can collect sponsorship. That also becomes a revenue. Business trip. You can organize business trip for entrepreneurs wherever there is election, there is an exhibition. You can organize a business trip, and either members can participate as an exhibitor, or just if they want to visit those exhibitions, a leisure trip, you can do that, and that can be one of the revenue generation. Training, coaching, and consultancy. We will train franchisee owner to become a trainer and a coach, which is an enhanced career growth for him. More of he becoming franchisee owner, at the same time, his career has been taken to some other where else where he starts earning through this also. These are the revenue generation methods. Now, what is the investment for a franchisee owner? If we speak in Indian rupees, franchisee ownership fee is 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs one time, or 30,000 US dollars. No, 25 lakhs, sorry. It's not 30 lakhs, 25 lakhs. $25 lakhs Indian rupees or 30,000 US dollars as a franchisee fee one time for 5 years. And there's a training fee involved of around 3,000 US dollars where we will train you. Here, we will be with you for the next 6 months. We'll ensure that your chapters are formed. We'll help you, we'll handhold you, and we ensure that whatever way possible, you form the chapters. This is what the investment is all about. How the investment comes is, we are just put in vague 1/3 of what is expected. We are looked into market potential with respect to our competitors, what they are doing, how they are earning. With respect to those numbers, we have put only 1/3. The potential is two times more than that which is available outside. We are not calculated. For example, in 5 years time, you will earn a net profit of 1.5 CR for an investment of around 28 lakhs. 1.5 is the net profit what you earn. We have correct calculation how you need to operate. One of the best things here is you don't need a big space. Why? Because every meeting happens in a hotel. People come They pay the door fees and attend the meeting. So you don't have any overhead expenses here. That is what this business makes a lucrative thing. Who can be a franchisee owner? Anybody is a local resident. First thing, he should be a local resident of that place. Number two is credible and trusted high network individual. Either you know networking through Rotary, JCI, BNI, corporate connection, you have been in these organizations. If you are in leadership in this organization, will add value to it. Or you should be able to learn that networking concepts and principles. We will teach you how to do it. You should be able to learn that. Should have minimum 7 years of a entrepreneurship or a businessman's experience. Good communication skill in English and regional language. Should be ready to invest as per the business plan. Business plan is 28 lakhs is the investment. Other to organizations, policies and protocols, ready to be the custodian of the organization trademark and brand value. As a franchisee owner, you will be the custodian of the organization trademark and brand values. Mutual respect towards each other, that is common. What are the privileges you get as a franchisee owner? Leadership at global business organization. You become part of a leader of a global business organization. Second thing is enhanced global network. During those training, you will be interacting with people across the globe. Why? Because franchisee owners training will happen centralized, where everybody across the globe will come and participate in that training. Elevated stature. And these trainings happens every 6 months for the franchisee owners. Elevated stature, you will be looked up as a different person altogether. When you go into the room of your chapter, there you are a leader for all the entrepreneurs. You are the one who are guiding them towards their business goals. Opportunity to train your team. Your career get enhanced towards a trainer, coach, and all those things. People look in a different way. You lead a group of entrepreneurs. Help entrepreneurs to achieve their goals. This is one of the important things. When we get a chance to help somebody where your revenue, your profit are just straightly coming in helping others. This is what privilege is all about. This is my beautiful quote. I tell people that people achieve great things not because they are knowledgeable or wise, only because they take actions. Yeah. This is what is all about B2B. If somebody wants to know more or anything, they can start asking questions.
Thank you, sir, Rajesh sir, for the detailed presentation. Well, in case if anyone would like to ask any question, you please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box, and we are now ready to take all those questions. We have question in the Q&A box. In case if we could just check that, how it is different from BNI network, and where they do the same kind of network building. So, I mean, this is, the basic question, right? Usually,
Correct.
Everyone asks you about the different networking groups that we have here in India or abroad. Yeah. So how you differentiate yourself?
See, I will not speak about anything B2B. B2B is a very good organization. We don't have any doubt about it. Across the globe, you will look at B2B don't have a competitor similar to them, and that is where global B2B comes into existence as a competitor to BNI. So how are we different from BNI is, I'll tell you what makes us special rather than telling that how are we different from BNI. Whatever BNI does, we also do all those things. But we'll tell you something what BNI don't do, which we do. Number one is participating in exhibitions, which we do specially for our members across the globe. Members go and participate, number one. Number two is our core value contains something called as empathy, where whenever a member is in problem, our executive director steps into his shoes and help them in an ethical way, which then don't happen in any type of organization. Number three is goal, survey of member every quarter, which no network organization does. There are many other network organizations which I know very personally, nobody does that. They don't survey members asking their goals and comparing that with every 3 months, and where executives stepping in and trying to help them. Next question is about a policy on attendance. Here we are looked into factors that what are the emotional barriers in the country, how it is aligned with our culture. For example, If a death case happens or somebody is hospitalized, we have to be in hospital for that much of days till the time he comes out. We cannot tell that, so because of that your membership is cancelled. So here we are given that privilege of being 3 absence for a period of rolling period of 3 months, and then again chapter leadership can take the decision, understanding the genuinity of that individual. We are not going to terminate that individual like that because he was absent. Recognition and appreciation only for you, what you do. You as an individual, if you go and help people in China, you help people in China, there is no problem. You help people in across the globe, there is no problem. But what did you do to your members in the chapter? Basically, we come into a group because we are members of a chapter. We understand that we help each other. So your appreciation and recognition is based on what is done in the chapter rather than how do you how do you help people across the globe. So that is monitored through the application, that how much you help members. There are 15 factors which thing we say that we become great. And again, leadership in chapter is a democratic process. It is not that executive office, director's office will come and interfere. We give that fair chance for everybody to take up leadership. If there are more people coming into that, election will happen, and that we decide. Next thing is career development again in B2B itself. After your chapter leadership, you can become a support director, launch a director, all those things. When you take up this leadership, what happens is you become part of an organization and you earn that revenue till the time you are associated with this organization. And there is something called as launch director, and launch director can remain as launch director for till the time he is there with the B2B and he gets that revenue back to him. This model is designed in such a way that leadership, people who comes on leadership would be getting a revenue as long as they are associated with this organization, keeping accountable, keeping that accountability within themselves. These are 15 things are there where we say that we are unique other than any network organization, any. So I think this question is answered. If anything you want to know, you can post.
Sure. I just wanted to, ask one question from my side. Like, what is the expected time commitment for managing a chapter, by the way, usually?
See, a very good network individual can build a chapter within 2 months. A person like me can build a chapter within 6 to 7 weeks, not even 2 months. 6 to 7 weeks is the ideal time to build a chapter. A person who don't have any network can build a chapter within 12 weeks. He just need to follow the steps and process which we say. He can build the chapter within 12 weeks. Those are the exact numbers.
And also, if you could just help us, like, how you are going to help them, in the operational support.
See, the moment somebody becomes a franchisee owner, after that we have a 6 days training session for him, a classroom training session, where we will help him to understand everything about B2B very well, how to run a chapter, how to form a chapter, how to build new chapters, how to coach entrepreneurs, trainings for entrepreneurs. All those things would be imparted to him so that he is equipped with all those things. Then after that completion of that training, there is a process which we follow. Week 1, this is what he need to do. He just need to follow those things. And by the end of 12 weeks, a person who don't know anything, he will launch a chapter. So there is an action point after the training, action plan after the training, every week what we need to take, and we to sit with him to take a review and correct him on a regular basis. That is how it works. And that is how, see, we have started in Doha, we built that. Now we have one question is there where all our presence are. We have chapters in Bangalore, Kochi, Calicut, Palakkad, Coimbatore. All these things are running well. So this process has been followed with them, and that is how it has been, and that is how we are doing. Hope I answered this question, right? That was one of the, where all you present right now, like other states, yeah. The franchisee comes, yeah. Please.
So Shankar ji is asking, like, your presence across India right now and abroad, in case if you could also add it.
So we are in Doha, Qatar, with over around 3 chapters, 2 more chapters are coming soon. In India, we are in Bangalore, Calicut, Cochin, Palakkad, Coimbatore. Our headquarters is in Bangalore. We started building chapters from Bangalore. So that is how we are. Now, so we had participated in Franchise India exhibition last month. I think 2 or 3 from Delhi are discussing with us to take over the franchisee. That's how we are now at this point.
Okay, there's another question. The franchise comes will have how many chapters there or any geography limits?
See, any franchisee owner will have an opportunity to build a minimum of 12 to 15 chapters, minimum.
Okay.
He can build as many as chapters he want, but when we appoint a franchisee owner within that geographical boundary, we ensure that there is an opportunity to build around 12 to 15 chapters in the next 3 months, 3 years.
All right. Just a last question from my side. Like how does the B2B chapter system function in terms of operation and the leadership responsibilities? In case if you could just give me an overview with an example, then it will really help everyone to understand how does it function.
When we form a chapter, what we do is this chapter would be handed over to the chapter leadership. We
Okay.
appoint a leadership team of 5-person: president, vice president, business relationship, vice president, membership, secretary, and treasurer. These are the 5 leadership team within the chapter. So these are the people who will run the show in the chapters. Executive director will not involve in running the show. Executive director or the franchisee owner will only build the chapter and hand over the chapter to them. For everything what they do in for members who take over that leadership roles, they have some remuneration as well, which comes through in the form of membership renewals. They run the chapter, and executive director only guides the leadership team to run the chapter effectively. There is a method how it runs. When 3 to 4, 2 or 3 chapters becomes, then we appoint a support director for that, who comes below the franchisee owner, and he is again trained on how to support the directors, how to launch the directors. There would be a launch director appointed at a later stage where he will start working as a launch director, building new chapters for franchisee owners. He becomes a part of a franchisee owners team. So that is how it works. So every chapter is being guided, monitored, and run by the chapter leadership. Chapter leadership is also a member of that particular chapter.
And let's say if I am the franchisee, would I also be getting a share of like membership, training, sponsorship, or like event revenues that you generate?
Correct. There are around 8 revenue generation methods for our franchisee owner. First would be that revenue generation. Revenue generation would be membership revenue is the first thing. What all numbers we showed you, investment and the profit, is only based on the membership revenue, membership growth. Other revenue generation we have never accounted for. For example, membership revenue is the primary focus where we look at, where 85% goes to the franchisee owner and 15% goes to the brand. And there are a lot of things which he gets from the brand. One is an IT infrastructure where he gets, members get the opportunity to interact with each other. Everything what members do is recorded there. And in India, he don't have to spend money on forming a company. He will come up with a legal agreement being a franchisee owner at that particular territory, directly linked with the B2B's global headquarters. So you don't have to form a company. Legal department, everything is there with the B2B. He can use all those local department. Whatever happens, legal cases with the franchisee owner, that will be dealt with the B2B office. He don't have to worry about that. And about the payment collection, there is a bank account which has been operated centrally. Here, finance is centralized and operations is decentralized. So everywhere there is a headquarters which is there for him for his support. He don't have to feel that he is independent. He is part of global B2B network. Though he becomes a franchisee owner, but there is an additional support which comes to him from the world headquarters. A membership growth 85% is one of the main revenue what he gets. Second thing is, every time he can conduct conferences and conventions, which we will train him how to do it. The revenue which comes out of it is 100% for him. Then it's about trainings, coachings, whatever he does, revenue is 100% for him. Sponsorships, revenue is 100% for him. So most 99% of the revenue which comes as 100% goes to the franchisee owner. Only 15% of membership growth, membership revenue goes to the world headquarters. No other revenue goes to world headquarters. Everything goes to franchisee owner. Any other questions?
Yes, so the recruitment of new chapters will have the responsibility of the franchisee, correct? Number one.
Correct.
And so, I mean, how you as a company ensure the quality and the engagement, across all the chapters?
See, we have a standard operating principle how a chapter has to be operated.
Okay.
What is the type of venue they should operate? How many members should be there in chapter? What are the time duration? What is that? That's a structured way. They cannot deviate that. They should follow that. Number one. Number two is the director's visit will be there to every franchises or the territory to say that how they are operating it. If there is anything which is not meeting the standard, they do an audit and educate them how to do correctly. So there is an audit happening once in quarter to look at how chapters are functioning.
No,
That
but
will ensure that.
but what in case if any franchisee constantly failing to meet the attendance or the the referral metrics maybe?
There are
What?
three types of reminders and warning signals which goes to them.
Okay.
First a green signal goes to them saying that yes, what you are doing is right, but these are the things which have been observed has to be corrected in the next 15 days. Why? Because we don't give that more time. In 15 days there would be 2 meetings. In the 2 meetings they have to correct and take up the remedial channel.
Okay.
If they don't take up that, a yellow signal goes to them. Again, in a red signal, third signal would be a warning, would be a red warning, with saying that membership franchisee would be kept on hold. And we will interfere. World headquarters will directly interfere and step into the shoes of franchisee owners and ensure that everything is working there. We will appoint a director to go there and ensure that things are put into place. And sometimes if it is doing it, there are two things. So one is he don't know to do it. That's a technical problem which can be educated. Second thing is an attitude problem. Attitude problem is harmful for the organization. So 99% of the cases that won't be there. Why? Because people invest so much money and they wanted to grow their business. In that case, attitude problem, in our experience, we have not seen attitude problem. We have only seen technical problem is about not knowing or they are unaware of things. So this happens. We had never had a case of escalating it to the yellow signal also. Things get sorted out at a green signal itself. Why? Because when quality goes down, it is a franchisee owner who gets affected first. His revenue would be minimized first. So it doesn't happen like that.
And what is the tenure of the franchise agreement, and also is there any lock-in period for them?
5 years is the tenure of the franchisee period. After that, it would be evaluated and extended.
Okay, is there any lock-in period like 2 years of lock-in period?
1 year. 1 year is the locking period where they should form 2 chapters. 2 chapters or 50 members. Ideally, why? Because we concentrate on 2 chapters means it is about in more number of chapters means more number of papers. If only one chapter can gain 50 members, that is also fine.
Okay, and is there any option of reselling the franchisee or transferring it to someone?
Yeah, that option is available. Yeah, they can transfer it to somebody else. In consultation with B2B, there is a policy defined for it. They have to go through that policy and
yeah.
they can resell it.
What is the exit policy in case if someone want to dissolve the agreement?
We'll do the exit policy evaluation will be done by the world headquarters. They come up with a framework. They have a written document for that. That would be given to them. They can follow that.
Okay, got it. All right, I think we probably have answered all the questions that we received in the Q&A and the chat, and also probably I also have asked many questions, right? Hope on behalf of the investors, hopefully that may have helped you, right, understanding this business and the opportunity, right? Um, so as as I said that uh, this is very promising business, right? In case if you would like to be a part of it, right, you can definitely call us. I think Soham, if you could just share your number in the chat box. So in case if anyone would like to get in touch with Rajesh ji, then at least someone can contact Soham immediately after this call. If you talk about what global B2B network brings to the table, I mean, it blends business network with education and growth. It offers a low investment, low risk franchise model. It also targets a growing segment like MSME, freelancers, consultants, solopreneurs, right? Also provides international exposure with local impact, right? So, I mean, overall, it is an excellent opportunity, right, to go with. As I told you, in the beginning, that the global B2B network is more than a networking group, right? Because it's enable you into the business ecosystem with the robust model, structure, tool, ongoing support, and fast-growing market demand. So it is perfect opportunity for franchisees to lead local business commitments, communities, generate regular incomes, right, and become a key player in the regional economic growth. So that is what is all about today. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. But still, I know that you will definitely have lots of queries regarding the business opportunity, right? You can contact us on the number which I already have shared in the chat box, which is 9717683838. Or you may also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. So, would you like to share your number in the chat box in case? Or let me just check.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, that's it for the day, everyone. Rajesh ji, before we end this webinar, I would really like you to, say something for the investors as a
Yes.
closing remark.
Yes, as a closing remark, I would say something. One thing is the 1.5, what we are speaking is about what we earn as a net profit. But it's not the actual numbers. The number what we are speaking is only 1/3 of actual numbers. Our competitors, with respect to our competitors in this industry, the numbers have been researched in terms of how they are doing and how we could do. And their number is 4 times what we are seeing here. And actually, if somebody is very serious and they wanted to do it, it's not that 1.5, it is a minimum of 2 times of 1.5 CR. So that is the number. It's a very lucrative business with zero investment. Return of investment comes back. There are two things, right? Return on investment and return of investment. And return on investment is from 9th week onwards.
Great.
9th week, it comes back to you. And return of investment is your money will come back within 18 months. After that, it is 100% ROI. There is no investment at all. So this is one of the lucrative business where anybody who have little bit of networking, who has a good presentation skill, who like to learn networking concepts and elevate their stature to the global networking level and global leadership, this is one of the best opportunities. Thank you so
Right.
much.
Thank you so much, Rajesh ji, for the brilliant presentation and the great business opportunity to everyone across the globe. I would also appreciate Ipshika and Soham for staying with me throughout driving this webinar. Thanks so much, guys. And
Thanks.
everyone, thank you so much. In case if you want to connect with us to know more about this, to have more deep dive discussion, you can contact on our hotline number, email ID, or may you contact Soham immediately after this call. All right, so till then.